Hey there, Dave Allred, TheRealBarman here from barpatrol.net. Today, as you see, I'm wearing a hat for the very first time ever in one of my videos. At least I think it's the first time. Anyway, my wife tells me that hats look weird on me because my head's big. But to tell you the truth, I think this one's pretty spiffy, so I'm going to wear it because, gosh darn it, I believe in myself. Okay, moving on. Today I'm speaking to my bar tribe or anyone who might currently be a bartender or anyone at all. I don't discriminate. All right, interested in moving into a bar or restaurant management position. Now, I will warn you up front that bar and restaurant managers work long hours and oftentimes make less than bartenders. Unless, of course, you're bartending as well while you're managing, which is always an option, an awesome option to tell you the truth, because you make more money and you gain valuable experience at the same time. But if the hours are long and the pay is possibly low because you're not bartending at the same time, why would anyone want to become a bar manager? Well, the experience you can gain and the business insights you can learn from managing a business is amazing. Not just a bar, but a business. And a bar is a business, just so you know. It's not a playground. I know you think it's a playground. But when you learn and become great at managing people and how to run a business, your options in the career world open up unlike you would even believe. All right. If you just keep bartending and doing what you're doing, you end up doing what you're doing until you're 96 years old. And then you're hunched over and you're cursing at 25-year-olds for ordering mojitos, which you have to prepare with your misshapen arthritic claw hands. All right. You get my point. So today I'm going to give you 7 areas which you need to focus on if you want to move into the bar management role and truly succeed. I also want to mention before we get started that if you don't have time to sit and watch all my videos, you can listen to me on the Real Barman podcast at any time while you're driving or you're pumping iron, getting super fit. All right, just go search for it on your favorite podcast platform. All right, we've converted all my videos into podcasts to help make you smart and savvy, and so I can hypnotize you into giving me your bank account numbers. Okay, I'm just kidding, of course. By the way, my video editor tells me that if I say just kidding when I say something that might incriminate myself, it apparently releases me from all liability, so fingers crossed. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on with it. 9 steps to going from bartender to bar manager. Let's start with step 1, learn finances and accounting. Yuck. I know, what a horrible way to start, but this is an unavoidable fact. You cannot hope to learn how to run a bar or restaurant unless you understand the finance and accounting and bookkeeping procedures. In fact, before you even attempt to become a bar manager, I would ask the GM or possibly another manager who understands all of it and how it works to teach it to you. You can even offer to do it for free for them for a while once you learn how to do it, which will allow you to become very good at it and understand all the ins and outs. All right, your other option is to take some sort of online course for accounting and financing for restaurants. Step 2, learn about systems. All right, if you've been watching or listening to me for any period of time, you know that I am a systems psycho, meaning business systems. Well, what is a system exactly? A system is a defined set of instructions or procedures used to get a desired result. This means that you help set up rules and procedures for every area of the business so that there's no question about what should be done for each staff member. All right, the systems run the business and the employees run the system. All right, it leaves for less margin of error because everyone isn't running around like they're at a frat party doing whatever the hell they want. Businesses that have systems in place, good systems, have a 35% chance better of succeeding. Now, I just mentioned taking an online course inside my Restaurant Management Masterclass, which you can find right here. I cover systems extensively, as well as finances, which we just talked about, and other areas of running a mega successful bar and restaurant, including building a culture, inventory management, hiring and training an amazing staff, and marketing and promotions. Either way, if you master creating systems, or at least understanding them, you'll have a big advantage. All right, does that make sense? All right, step 3, become a leader. And don't let this frighten you. As the saying goes, leaders are not born, they are made. Yes, you can learn to become a leader. All right, here's the secret. Even if you don't feel like a leader, you have to act like a leader. People won't be able to tell the difference. All right, but that means you can't be friends with the staff and you can't feel bad for giving orders and enforcing rules. All right, it doesn't mean you can't be friendly, but you have to have a backbone or the respect you get from the staff is going to shrink faster than cold water shrinks your man thingy or whatever. Or if you're a woman, I don't know, does anything of a woman shrink in the cold water? All right, it doesn't matter. I'm getting off topic. You get the point. All right, to help you out here, I have a couple of great books I recommend reading on leadership. I don't make any money off them. I just think they're great. The first one is It's Okay to Be the Boss by Bruce Tolgan. And the second one is 5 Levels of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. John C. Maxwell is kind of the guru of leadership books. That one's one of his best. All right, step 4, you have to have a passion for what you do. All right, in order to rise in the ranks and be successful, you have to love the industry you're in. And if you don't love the industry you're in and you just thought it sounded cool to be a bar manager, all right, stick to pouring Jägermeister. All right, those who have passion for their jobs are always looking for creative and fresh ways to improve the business, as well as the systems that run it, which in turn results in more profits and more success for everyone. It's not that you can't be a good manager if you're ho-hum about the industry, but when you love it, it shows up in the form of massive success. Does that make sense? All right, step 5, engage. And this encompasses a lot. Engage means that you engage with your employees. You stay on top of them. You make sure that they're running the systems that are in place. In other words, enforce the rules. Listen to them. Ask for their feedback. Ask for anything they need. You need to engage with your guests as well. Be out on the floor. Don't be sitting in your office watching, dad joke videos on TikTok. All right, make table visits. Building repeat customers should be your number one goal. And by engaging with the guests, you're going to ensure that they come back again and again and that the business makes more money. And if you nail this secret of building repeat customers, you will be massively successful and the owner's going to notice and the owner's going to love you. Okay? Step 6, learn how to schedule. Now, scheduling is not that difficult, but it's definitely in your job description, and it's sort of a pain in the ass. And I'm sure you can imagine, because you've been on the other side of it as an employee, and when you've asked for certain time off or you want certain shifts, and you go talk to the bar manager about it, and they're like, seriously? That's what you're coming at me with right now? I got to go do it? You suck, all right? Because they have to go reorganize a schedule. Yeah, that's you now. You're that guy. Now, if you have a useful tool like 7 shifts, it makes your life a whole lot easier. And I'm not going to go into detail about 7 shifts right now. You can check out, I have a video for it. I'll put right here how 7 shifts work. You can go look at that if you want. If your place doesn't have any scheduling software in place, I would strongly urge the GM or the owner to do so. All right, it's well worth it. Step 7, learn all about inventory. And yes, this is my wheelhouse, inventory. All right, the thing with inventory is that it's also a pain in the ass, but this is the low-hanging fruit when it comes to increasing bar profits instantly if you have a good inventory system. And of course, we use Bar Patrol Inventory app for everything, including counting, ordering, and running summary and variance reports. All right, to be a good bar manager, you need to master your inventory, and if you increase your profits and lower your cost percentage, the owner's definitely going to notice, and yes, they're definitely going to love you even more. Okay, step 8. Build great relationships with your vendors. And by doing this, you're going to make sure you get the best pricing. You're going to get free products and swags for events you hold. You can even get other free things like free sports and concert tickets from them, which you can use as prizes for a contest you hold for the staff, or you can just keep them selfishly for yourself. But your staff will love you if you hand them out as a prize. All right, it's up to you. I'm not judging. Really? I'm not. No judgment. Okay. Finally, step 9, you need to stay current. All right, and this means bookmarking some restaurant industry websites on your computer and taking just 10 minutes in the morning to read up on news and articles that can help give you an edge. All right, you wouldn't believe how they'll open up your mind to possibilities and ideas that you hadn't thought of before. So some of my favorite sites are Nation's Restaurant News at nrn.com, the National Restaurant Association at restaurant.org, and restaurantnews.com. And of course, TheRealBarman.com. All right, no affiliation. I just hear he's a great and handsome young man. All right, that's going to do it for the day. I hope this helps create a more clear image in your mind when it comes to what it takes to be a great bar or restaurant manager. All right, get out there and take some action to get what you want. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I'm going to see you next time. I'm out.